This one could be fairly entertaining. Here's my letter. Basically this is the leftovers after a camera was sent to someone, a repair shop for repair, and they gave up. And it was returned to the person in pieces. So I've got a kit set here to deal with. Could be entertaining. So we'll see what's here. This is a Retina Reflex S camera. Looks like this parcel just contains the lens. We'll find out. Quick look at the lens, 50mm f1.9, diaphragm's a bit stiff, focus is stiff, shouldn't be a great problem to clean that up. Let's see what's in the main parcel. We'll just cover that name up because you don't need to see that. Here's our container. I'll open the thing up and we'll see what's in here. Right. Oh, it is a jigsaw puzzle. Front components from the shutter, chrome trim from the base plate, top cover, that looks sound, one of the front shutter control components, the prism and screen assembly. Not pleased to see that lying around loose. That plastic's probably suffered from that. A plastic bag here with external body components, a mixture of parts. Pieces from the base plate, that's the back catch cover. A few other bits and pieces in there, hopefully a full set of parts. The camera back. The shutter assembly, the entire camera front. Couple of other small pieces. One of the leatherette trims from the front. Whenever you see one of those loose, you know that someone who didn't know how to get into the camera has been at it, because you don't need to remove that to get into the camera. Leatherette patch from the film advance lever. A few bits and pieces falling out there. Shake those into the... Here's our body. The meter's still on the top, and the meter is lively. That works. Good fingerprint on the mirror there. We'll be able to identify the perpetrator if we could catch hold of him. This is the assembly. The cam here is what operates the mirror and capping plate. drops them into position, and it also drives this cam at the front, which has a number of tasks, one of them being to cock the shutter itself. And I'll see if there's anything else of interest in here. The remains of a rubber band that's given up the ghost, and in here the leatherettes. Leatherette from the base, and another one of the triangle pieces they didn't need to remove, and the leatherettes from either side of the front. So, take a quick census to see if all the major pieces are present and correct. It would seem so. There may be the occasional spring or screw that's missing, and there must have been a good reason that they gave up on this. I can see that this flash wire is floating around in space here, so that's come unattached from there. That's unusual. You don't need to unsolder that to work on the camera. So leatherettes can drop back in there. The cam, I'll have to have a closer look at that. The weak point here are the teeth on that gear. Occasionally they'll break. Without better glasses on, I can't tell if they're gone. And the end of the shaft here, sometimes that shears off if things have gone badly wrong. That's present. The cam from the front, looks like it's all present, so that's good. Chrome trim from the base plate, piece of the shutter control rings. It will be very interesting to find out what they have done. I'll strip the camera down completely, but I'll be checking it before I strip it down to see if there is a serious problem still in existence, or whether they have simply been unable to reassemble it after servicing it perhaps, which would be unusual, but it's certainly a possibility. So there we have it. That is the way I sometimes get cameras to service, and this will be a task that I will work my way through some stage in the next week or two when I catch up with some of my other work.